Hey, it's Dad. So, quite a few of you actually know that I do answer my DMs as much as possible. There's just times where, maybe you want some advice and you can't get it from home, so you hit me up, and I try. I do have, two young kids, and I got stuff going on, I mean, it'd be great to get us to into the millions of followers, and then maybe I can monetize this a little bit so that I can answer even more. I actually wouldn't mind this being my full-time gig. Anyways, thank you so much for responding to the video yesterday. I talked to that family member today, and they're doing better. And but thank you for all the love and support. I was texting with them for quite a while, and I had to take care of my kids, and I didn't want to leave them hanging, so that's why I asked you guys to kind of step in and help out. And you guys did beautiful. Thank you so much. Now I have somebody else to hit me up today, and when I do this and I decide to make a video, I ask them, is that okay? Out of respect. I'm not going to put their name out there. If they want to put their name out later, fine, but that's up to them, not me. If they put a comment and I respond to the comment, well, that's kind of fair game. Anyways, so the problem is this. They've been thinking about ending things the last few days. They are having trouble eating, either very little or not at all. On top of that, one of their parental units teases them about it and says, don't eat too much. And it's like, first off, let's address that real quick. First off, that's just not necessary. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was like a dad joke one time, maybe, but you should be realizing that there's something more going on, and to be more supportive and helpful. My older kids will tell you that, yeah, I clowned a lot, but when something was off, I knew it, and we would talk about it. This person also was a victim of SA, and they say that even though they know that the person that did it can't hurt them anymore, they're still having nightmares, and they're really just tired of people saying, oh, don't worry, things will get better. It's okay. Don't worry, things will get better. Yes, I had a little extra myself, but because I understand. And I know I try not to do that myself, but sometimes it's just hard. Like, what are you going to say, right? Unless you've actually been a victim of exactly the same thing and you can understand better. What do we say? All we can say is like, oh, I'm so sorry, things will get better. But the truth is this. I am a lot older than most of my followers. I'm a lot older than a lot of you guys. There's only a few of you, I think, really, out of the 3,000 plus that are part of this family that are close to my age. And I'm not sure if anybody's over my age, but most of you guys are, my young family members. So think about whatever you've been through in your short life so far. Know that I've been through a lot of similar stuff, and at 51, I didn't think I'd be here at this age, honestly. And I still have scars. For instance, it's came up most recently, and I talked about it on one of my videos. But I had a wife that was really abusive, and I never fought back because that's not what I was taught to do. I was taught you don't hit women. And my wife now, and this has been decades between the two moved too quickly by me or something, and I flinched. And this is when we were still dating, and she just started laughing, like not mean, but like kind of laughing, like, why'd you flinch? You know, like, well, and I realized why I flinched, and I kind of explained it to her so she understood. But so my point is this: there's a scar there that is still present to this day, even though I've not been victim of that for a long time. So does it get better? Yes. Does it ever fully go away? No. There's going to be trust issues. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Now, I've never gone to therapy for any of my stuff. I should. I've talked to a psychiatrist, so that I can have a prescription to help me with my anxiety. But I've not talked to a psychologist to try to get to the root of the problem. For me, mainly is I know what the root is, and I feel like they're not going to help me. And I think I'm just being stubborn, and I probably should talk to somebody. And if you haven't, you know who I'm talking to. If you haven't, maybe that's something to help you too. But the main thing is this. The very, very, if you don't get anything else out of this, is I don't know what your family situation is. I don't know what your friend's situation is. I know that I care about each and every one of you, and I don't want anything to happen to you. I don't. I think a lot of you guys right now too are having a hard time because of what happened to Inquisitor, and I'll talk a little bit more on that one in due time. Somebody asked me what my thoughts were, and I'll get into that. That's not for this one, but yeah, I think we just, our scars, we want to escape them, and we don't know how to, and we just want to give up, and that's just not the right move. Because now, if I had done that so many years ago, I wouldn't have 2 more children that I love to death. I wouldn't have the life I have. I wouldn't have the career I had that's helped me save lives in the hospital. So think about that, all right? I love you. I'm proud of you. Stick with it, okay? It will, and I'm going to do it to you. It will get better.